that was asked of me was valid. Except for, I felt a little way about you got a pillow next to you, because I am a friend of the show. And it wasn't, in my mind, necessary for me to have my relationship and the same, because my current situation is not a part of the show, or was not a part of the show at the time. So, I get it.
Destiny Payton has officially set the love and marriage Huntsville universe on fire with her recent revelations. For years, Destiny had flown under the radar, staying out of the drama and rarely picking sides. She was always known for being the calm, composed member of the cast, keeping her opinions mostly to herself and letting the others stir the pot. But recently, something has changed. Destiny's energy has shifted. Fans who have been paying attention have noticed that she's been more vocal, posting messages on social media and subtly dropping hints that have sparked curiosity. And now, Destiny has had enough of staying silent. During a recent Instagram live session, Destiny peeled back the curtain and revealed some jaw-dropping truths about her time in Huntsville. What she shared wasn't just gossip, it was first-hand information about what she witnessed happening behind the scenes.
I'm not gonna sit on the phone with a woman that I know is cheating with my man. I'm just not gonna do that. Watching them interact, watching them have conversations, is like watching her teach this woman how she wants them to operate. And I said that to her. I just really can't sit in a room with someone that will lie to my face.
She didn't hold back. She spoke about how producers allegedly tried to manipulate the narrative of the show and how cast members twisted stories for the cameras. It wasn't just about drama anymore. This was a deeper look at what was really going on when the cameras weren't rolling. It all started innocently enough. Destiny was casually chatting about skincare and old friendships, just a typical moment of her being herself. But then, one fan dropped a question that completely shifted the tone of the conversation. The fan asked, "Is it true what they're saying about Marsau?" Destiny paused for a moment, not the kind of pause where you think about your response, but the kind where it's clear something significant has just hit her. After a long second of silence, she looked directly into the camera and said, "I know what I saw." And just like that, everything changed. Destiny started describing a night that had been lingering in her mind ever since it happened. She wasn't giving a full confession, but what she said was enough to paint a clear picture. According to Destiny, the incident occurred at a private event, one that wasn't filmed for the show and wasn't shared with the public. Destiny walked into the room and immediately sensed something was off. She noticed Marsau standing with a woman she didn't recognize, too close, too familiar.
Mature people in the fold, it can be a balance. And for me, I felt like I was that person that could balance it, but I didn't even really realize or know that that there was an issue with me being friends with Martell until sitting in that scene with her and her saying what she said to me about him calling and all that. But to me, I hate to say this, but girl code is I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm gonna say it. It was okay when you felt like you were getting information.
This wasn't just a friendly hug or a casual chat. Destiny made it clear that it was the kind of interaction that made her pause in her tracks. The body language, the eye contact, the way they leaned into each other when they thought no one was watching. Destiny didn't need to name names. Her tone said it all. This wasn't just a misunderstanding, and it wasn't some random rumor she had heard. It was something Destiny witnessed herself, and it changed the way she viewed the entire cast. One moment might be explainable, but Destiny was quick to point out that patterns tell a story. That night wasn't the first time she had noticed something strange with Marsau. It was just the first time she couldn't ignore it. Over time, Destiny had started connecting the dots. There were late-night appearances at parties where Marsau wasn't expected, quick trips that didn't quite add up, and stories that shifted depending on who was asking. Destiny mentioned that she even received blurry photos from others in the cast. One of the photos showed Marsau in the background with a woman who wasn't part of their usual circle. For a long time, Destiny kept these suspicions to herself. She didn't want to be the one to stir the pot, especially since she still had respect for certain people in the group. But as time went on, the pieces kept falling into place. She started asking herself, if I saw something that could hurt someone I care about, why am I keeping the secret? Destiny never named names, but she made it clear that this wasn't just a one-time thing, it was a pattern. And what pushed her to go public wasn't just about the cheating. It was about betrayal, and especially about who the woman might be. Destiny then dropped a bombshell that sent fans into a frenzy. Y'all have seen her before.
I was like, this is crazy. Like, people are really offering you money to come on this show and lie. So at that point, I was like, forget it. It's a lie. Like, now I don't believe anything.
That simple statement was enough to get viewers digging through old clips, rewatching episodes, and zooming in on the background guests at cast parties and community events. Fans started speculating, pointing out a woman who had appeared in a few group scenes, never introduced by name, and often seen standing nearby but never acknowledged. Some fans believed she was staff at one of the events, while others thought she might be someone close to the cast who had somehow flown under the radar. And then Destiny confirmed it. This wasn't just some random woman. The same woman had been around multiple times. Destiny said the energy between her and Marsau was always the same, like something was being hidden in plain sight. It was clear this wasn't just a baseless rumor. Destiny had seen it, and she had lived through the tension of it. But Destiny wasn't just an observer. She actually confronted Marsau about it, and the way he handled it was nothing short of shocking. According to Destiny, she approached Marsau calmly. She didn't accuse him of anything outright. Instead, she simply asked for clarity about what she had seen. But Marsau didn't give her any answers. Instead, he allegedly brushed it off as if it were nothing. "That's just someone I network with," he said casually. Destiny described his tone as completely dismissive. And then, the conversation took a turn. Marsau allegedly flipped the script and accused Destiny of being the problem. "You're reaching," he said. "You're better than this. Why are you trying to stir the pot?" At that moment, Destiny admitted she actually started doubting herself.
How you doing this morning?
Better than you.
I am here at...
What's that? What is that?
the Madison County Courthouse. About to turn myself in. And look who's always with me. My dad.
Okay.
My rider. Always. I hate this for him more than anything.
Me too.
The thing through it all is I've learned that I'm one of God's strongest soldiers.
Marsau's gaslighting made her feel guilty for asking questions, like she was the one causing the issue. Instead of denying anything or clarifying the situation, he made the whole conversation about her behavior. That's when things clicked for Destiny. She realized that she wasn't going to get the truth from him. If anything, he wanted to make her feel small for even asking. And that's when she started questioning everything, not just her relationship with Marsau, but his dynamic with Tisha. And this is where things get even more complicated. Destiny says that she tried reaching out to Tisha to give her a heads up about what she had seen. According to Destiny, it wasn't about being messy or causing drama, it was about being a good friend and giving Tisha the same courtesy that she would want if the roles were reversed. But Tisha shut it down. Every time Destiny brought it up, Tisha dismissed it, claiming that people were just being hateful. "People always have something to say about my marriage," Tisha allegedly responded. Fans are now looking back at old footage with a new perspective, especially the scenes from the Vegas trip and the reunion episode. They're picking up on the tension and the body language during those moments, especially Tisha's reactions when the topic of cheating came up. There were quick glances, uncomfortable smiles, and moments when she looked like she wanted to say something but held it in. Now, Destiny's words are giving those scenes a whole new layer of meaning. If Tisha knew or at least suspected something was going on, but still chose to remain silent, it raises a lot of questions about loyalty and protection. Was she protecting Marsau, or did she really not know anything? Either way, it makes Tisha's silence seem a lot more significant. But it doesn't end there. Fans are also noticing that Marsau has a history of tension with Martel. Ever since Martel's own cheating scandal broke, there has been some underlying conflict between him and Marsau. Marsau has made comments that seem to jab at Martel, and Martel has clapped back in interviews and on his podcast, throwing subtle insults. Just after Destiny's Instagram Live, Martel posted a cryptic message to his story, a black screen with the words "told y'all." Fans quickly started connecting the dots. Was Martell sitting on the same information that Destiny had? Did he feed her anything, or was he simply waiting for someone else to say it first? Some fans even believe that Destiny and Martell might have been unknowingly working together, like two sides of the same storm, exposing what's been bubbling under the surface for seasons. Now, here's where things get even more intriguing. There's talk of unreleased footage from a cast event where Marsau was allegedly caught on camera with the mystery woman. According to sources, the footage shows an intimate moment way too friendly, with body language that suggests more than just a casual interaction. The question is, why hasn't it aired? One theory is that producers felt it was too hot for TV, especially since things were still playing out behind the scenes. Another theory is that it's being saved for the reunion, and some believe it could be dropped as a bonus clip, catching fans by surprise. There's even speculation that producers have been editing around Marsau to protect him, keeping certain moments off camera. If this footage does come out, and it shows what Destiny has been talking about, it could completely change the narrative and leave Marsau with no way to deny what happened. And if Tisha knew about it or suspected it all along, her silence would suddenly take on a whole new meaning. So, here we are. Destiny has spoken out. Martell might be holding some cards, and production might have the final piece of the puzzle. The question is, what's next? Is Destiny telling the full truth, or is there more to this story? Could Marsau really be guilty, or is there more going on behind the scenes? And what about Tisha? Did she know, or is she in the dark? If this footage does exist and it's released, the fallout could be massive. This drama is far from over, and we'll be here to break it all down as it unfolds. But what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe Destiny's side of the story? Do you think Marsau is guilty? And do you think production is sitting on the truth? Let us know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this messy situation. Trust me, this story is just getting started, and there's plenty more drama to come. And that's a wrap for today's deep dive into the latest drama from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Destiny Payton has definitely stirred the pot, and things are only heating up from here. With her bold revelations, unexpected alliances, and the possibility of explosive footage coming to light, it seems like this season is about to get even more intense. What do you think? Is Destiny telling the whole truth, or is there more we haven't seen yet? Could Marsau and Tisha be hiding something, or is it all just a big misunderstanding? And what about Martell? Could he be playing a bigger role in this than we realize? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your theories: who's guilty, who's protecting who, and what's really going on behind the scenes. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on all the latest Love and Marriage Huntsville drama, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so you never miss a juicy update. Thanks for watching, and remember, this drama is far from over. We'll be right here, keeping you in the loop with all the latest tea. See you in the next video.